Hi everyone, Laptin here and welcome to another episode of CXed. Now today we're going to talk about the third pillar of effective customer engagement, MIM, which stands for at the moment it matters. Now, MIM is a critical, even though it's the third pillar, it's a critical aspect of customer engagement because it's really around understanding that everyone goes through various peaks and troughs as they go through the decision-making process. I mean, I know in sales and marketing, we like to think, it's a relatively straight line, I do this, I do that, kind of funnel, blah, 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 blah. But the reality is, if you think through even the decision you make, last time you bought something, right? You go, look, I have this particular need. I got a couple of different options to look at, but I could go left, I could go right. You go, I have this color, that color. Oh, hang on, I got distracted for a little bit. Not so important anymore. Is it really that important? All these kind of things, right? We go through these ups and downs. We always go through these ups and downs throughout these decision-making cycles. And so from a sales and marketing point of view, what we want to do, what we really want to do for that maximum engagement is hit our customers, not physically, obviously, don't do that. Hit our customers at the peak of their decision-making cycle, all right? And when they're ready to buy and interrupt that decision-making process to get that maximum cut through. To give you a practical example, right? Think about it, if you're hungry, right? Food, everyone can associate this, right? If you saw a food ad, something you really like, maybe pizza, you feel like pizza, you saw it at 2 or 3 p.m., right? You go, okay, that sounds nice. That could be nice for dinner, but I've only just had lunch about an hour or two ago. Dinner's a couple of hours away. I'm really not that hungry. So what you do, you file it away, right? You file it away in your memory and, I'll remember it later, but chances are you'll forget, right? Because you get busy with work, something comes up, the kids are yelling and screaming, whatever, boom, and you forget. Instead, the best time to do engagement relates to, food is around 5 to 6 p.m., right? When people are starting to feel hungry, they're an hour or two away from dinner, and so it's actively in their mind. They're now ready, right? They're already in that place where they're starting to think about it, right? So they're starting to be ready to make that decision. And so what we want to do, like we said, is interrupt that decision-making process. So instead of going, I'm thinking about having chicken or maybe pasta, boom, here you go. It's a pizza. Oh, hang on. Hey, perfect. I think a pizza is actually, it'd be really nice to have pizza right now. Boom, now you've interrupted that decision-making process. And that's a really great illustration of MIM, right? Of what really MIM is about. The problem for us is that for most businesses, our engagement happens at the wrong times, like that example we just did before, or way too late in the process. Right? So for example, I'm sure everyone's been there before, right? You've been on a website, you were looking at something, a product or something, but you didn't buy. And then you get maybe an email or a notification maybe a week later, right? 5, 6, 7 days later, go, hey, you still interested in buying this? The problem is that's way too late, right? Either at that point, if you'd forgotten, it's not important to me, I'm not interested, or maybe I've even gone somewhere else and bought it from another place or a different alternative or whatever it may be. So you've already missed the opportunity, right? And so from a sales and marketing point of view, for maximum effectiveness, our customer engagement has to be real time, right? When I'm on the site, when I'm ready to make a purchase, when I'm at that peak of that decision-making cycle, right? That's the best time to connect and engage with our customers and drive that sales engagement and retention, that cut through that we're all looking for. So that's MIM, the moment it matters. So that's been another episode of CXed. I hope you found that useful. Once again, I'm Lapton. I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, let's engage more and sell more together.